the nudity of Gaesan industrial complex. So, and it claimed so much money or other labor expense. When we see the situation of Korean Peninsula is very severe. Of course, many countries tried to restrain the North Korea, but I think it isn't effective today because of the North Korea's the tendency of ignorance and strong provocation. Let's see other countries' reactions to North Korea's provocations. First, the USA, as you know, where it has the strong, drastical the measures that there will be no reverse of North Korea's strong provocations and opening, but it is opening the position of chance of the talking. But I think either the USA will choose the much more highly strong or drastic measures to North Korea. Second, the Japan. Japan is the second strongest opposing country to North Korea. It is opposed highly so much that it suggested to UN the restraint of North Korea at first. But I'm concerned about the Japan that Japan can return to militarism with the saying that it should protect the North Korea's provocation. That's China and Russia. But China is the problem because China is opposing the UN's restraint, and China is the main cause of failure of the first UN's restraint. Although later China also upgraded the UN's restraint because of the North Korea's nuclear experiment. I think that we can be hard to limit the North Korea's rights because of China's opposition. Finally, the South Korea, our nation, is choosing a drastic measures such as the participation in PSI. But the North Korea has the declaration of the war, so the South Korea is hesitating their counter movement. So let's see the process of this situation. First, in 2008, the new government, the government of Lee Lee-myung-bak started, and it had a drastic measures to North Korea that they were not drawn by North Korea, so they will not do so support and will react to North Korea's performances strongly. Then after this, the government, North Korea began to blame and warn that to South Korea that either it can be possible for the military conflicts and other marine battles and so on. So it also shot some 3 short distance missiles and as the North Korea blamed and warned the South Korea, the situation of nervous went on, and later some big incidents like the shooting at Kumgang Mountain made this nervous situation much more severe. So after that, this year, the North Korea shot the missiles, artificial satellites, and had the second nuclear experiment. When you see the causes, when you say the causes, there are so much, but I will say the two major causes. First is the policies of racist governments that they will not run by North Korea, and they have a strong position to North Korea. So North Korea is angry and annoyed with the policies. So North Korea has opposition. So I think this status made it. I think the second cause is most major, because even though their two countries are opposite together, but if they understand some other ideologies and try to cooperate each other, the problems can be solved well. But as you know, North Korea just blame the South Korea, and also South Korea don't understand each other, then the problems didn't have to be solved, and the problem granted much more deeper. Very serious is the youth, and as you know, the past situations were severe to have some military conflict, and today is just like that. The frozen relationship with opposite attitudes, the made is the didn't start the stroke. Because of this attitude, if we have opposition to North Korea with drastic measures, North Korea will disagree and will choose more highly opposition. So problems can't be solved with this way. And the second is talking and cooperation, like a six-party talking. It has each the way that with talking, solving a problem with talking and cooperation, that it has a front side that we can solve problems without any military danger, and we have an agreement from the talking peacefully. But it has the crucial point that the talking can be trying to talk, and because North Korea is ignoring the chance of talking, I think that the second way is very difficult to be performed. So because of the reason, most missiles, and it claimed so much requirements of Vietnam complex that South Korea can't afford it, and North Korea is just keeps their opposition, and other countries are just opposed to North Korea. The relationship is very frozen. So I think we should merit this frozen relationship, and we should find some points of talks and negotiation to solve this situation. Thank you for listening to me.
It's the strong position of this government, but I cannot agree with you, because before this government, we tried to be more familiar with North Korea, but they did experiment in developing nuclear or shot the missiles. So I think it cannot be a reason.
And the president declared the strong positions to North Korea, that this government declared the directing measures to North Korea already. So, and as compared with as compared with the government of Norway, the government is surely opposite to some North Korea's policies. So, because of that, I thought the strong position of North Korea is the reason of this situation.
Then how do you think about the relationship with America? Since North Korea's abusive action nowadays is quite global rather than local, so it can be shown as the just showing kind of action toward the U.S. And nowadays, American president is the kind of bit North Korea friendly Obama rather than Bush, who was very aggressive. How do you think about this?
If first the relationship with America's relationship with South Korea will be just good and continue this today's status because South Korea and America is choosing a same way. And the worrying point is that the American relationship with North Korea. As Obama's government is choosing drastic measures more to North Korea, and North Korea is opposite to that. I think the last chance of the strengthening the relationship with North Korea just the talking. America suggests a chance of talking, and if North Korea ignore it, the situation will be bad, will be much worse. And if the North Korea will accept the talking and have negotiations, then the situation will be solved more.
Okay, the second question. You keep worrying about the dangers of the situation, but as I said before, the action of North Korea seems to be toward the U.S. and military power of the U.S. is world famous. That I really bet that if America tries to go on the demolition work kind of work, it will take even a month to totally destroy the North Korea for the U.S. How do you think about this?
I also consider the USA's military attack to North Korea. I wondered why USA don't have a strong position to North Korea even though they had the big power. Well, I think that's from the China. As you know, China is very strong, and China is with the position of agreement with North Korea, as you know. Then
And nowadays, China also is showing kind of opposed to North Korea.
If just the before, of course, today is the North Korea can't really dangerous because China is disagree. The before the nuclear experiment. I think that in short, if the China will agree with North Korea, USA will be afraid to attack it because of China. But today, China is disagreeing with North Korea. There can be some possibility of military attack to North Korea. So.
Okay, and the last question is, okay, well, it is very famous that Korea has, had a lot of experiments on nuclear about 20 years ago, and it has quite a developed technology on that part. So Korea can develop a nuclear weapon in very short time if it wants to. And how do you think about possibility of having South Korea having nuclear through this situation?
I think it's little possible because the reason why we are having this drastic measures to North Korea is that they have nuclear weapons and they are going to have some performing the missile. But if because of the North Korea's nuclear weapon, we can restrain that South Korea can restrain the North Korea. But when South Korea have nuclear weapons, then many countries can treat the South Korea as a nuclear weapon, the armed country, just like North Korea. So.
But our country have quite logical reason to develop the nuclear weapon nowadays. In fact, North Korea first began to make the nuclear weapon, so we can say that we are in kind of being threatened. And also, North Korea developed the weapon quite illegally, but South Korea is more likely, friendly to the world, and the situation is.
Yeah, just like I just said, the situation is the North Korea is developing techniques and South Korea don't. So I also think South Korea should develop some weapons like nuclear weapons and missiles. But I think we should watch the situation more, and South Korea should some patience that whether they should choose the weapon or not.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
계속하면 되겠지만 시간이 지나가기 때문에